Hello, my name is John Abraham. I'm a senior analyst here at Analysis Mason. I lead the revenue management research program, which includes billing and charging, policy management, partner management, and mediation systems. I also contribute to the digital experience program and also to the SCN program. So today I want to talk about a research item that's quite top of the mind right now, both for vendors and operators from a revenue management perspective. And that is this idea of monetization platforms of the future. So what is the monetization platform of the future look like? What are its key traits? I've done a recent report on it, which is available on our website, but I just want to briefly give an idea about what that report is about. So there are three central traits for the monetization platform of the future. The first is around delivery models. So the monetization platforms of the future will have a cloud-based online delivery model, specifically cloud native. Now what that means is that unlike the billing and charging systems deployed today, which are predominantly monolithic in nature, you're talking about a microservices based, fully re-architected or cloud-centered deployment model, which will support continuous delivery, continuous integration, and is more or less the next generation of architecture here. This is what is already being done by many web-scale companies, the likes of Netflix or Amazon or even Google, for instance. And we believe that this would be a central tenet for the monetization platform of the future. The second key trait of the monetization platform of the future will be its ability to support multi-directional, multi-dimensional value chains. So what does that mean? So today, for the most part, operators are quite one-dimensional and at best two-dimensional in terms of what types of services they can support from a platform perspective. But in the future, you would have a scenario of different types of business models where you will have different parties wanting to engage with each other in different types of settlement models between them, and all of that actually calls for a completely new way of supporting value chains, multi-step value chains from an operator's perspective. And the third key trait is the ability of the vendor to provide a solution-based transformation for the operator. Now, what that means is that in the past, transformation usually used to be product-centered. You would have the operator select multiple products if it was a best of breed approach, or maybe even select a single stack, which is a best of suite approach, and then bring in an SI or someone to actually support the services as a prime integrator. But in the future, that model is shifting towards something that is more solution-centered, where the vendor who actually provides the solution would also bring in the associated services around it. And that's actually quite efficient from an operator perspective, but also gives them greater control over some of the new technology deployment models, such as cloud native. So I've discussed about all these points in greater detail in the report that I mentioned earlier, which is already published on our website. And over the course of the next 12 months, I plan to flesh out some of these points in greater detail as standalone individual reports.